Question number 4, f of x is equal to x to the n. இப்போ இது வந்து n ல continuous ஆன்னு கேக்குறாங்க. When x is equal to n. So what is my f of c? It is going to be c to the n. What is my value of c? n. So it is going to be n to the n. So this is my f of c கண்டுபிடிச்சாச்சு. இப்போ limit x tends to c of f of x, which is limit x tends to c of f of x என்ன? X to the n. I'm going to substitute the value of c. c ஓட value என்ன? n. So I'm going to have n to the n. So what do I have? Limit x tends to c of f of x is f of c. So hence it is continuous. Okay, pretty straightforward. ரொம்ப easy. Now moving on to my fifth question. For fifth question la enna கொடுத்திருக்கு? I have f of x with two different conditions. I have to prove the continuity at x is equal to 0, 1, 2. இப்போ ஒண்ணா பண்ணலாமா? For x is equal to 0, what will happen? I'll have f of x is equal to x மட்டும்தான். f of x is equal to x. This is the only condition, one and only condition that I have when x is equal to 0. இது வந்து x is greater than 1, so it is beyond 0. So this is my only condition. So I'll have f of c equals c. So இது f of c. இப்போ limit x tends to c of f of x is going to be limit x tends to c of x. இப்போ value substitute பண்ணா I'll have c. So it is continuous at 0, at x is equal to 0. இப்போ அதே மாதிரி x is equal to 2 பண்ணலாமா? So I'll have x is equal to 2. So what is my one and only condition? 5. So I have f of x is equal to 5. So f of c is also going to be 5. There is no x, correct? But this is also 5. What will be my limit? Limit x tends to c of f of x is going to be limit x tends to c of 5. f of x and 5. And this is also going to be 5. So you see that both the values are equal. So limit x tends to c of f of x is equal to f of c, which means it is continuous. இப்போ x is equal to 1 பார்க்கலாமா? x is equal to 1 ஏன் நான் லாஸ்ட்ல பண்றேன்? Because I have two different conditions. I have to find the left hand limit and the right hand limit. It is not very complicated. It is only a little longer than this. Okay, இப்போ x is equal to 1 இல்ல, I'll have f of c to be equal to 1 ல என்ன condition இருக்கு? I have x, so it is going to be c. What is my f of x? It is going to be x. So c substitute பண்ணா I'll have f of c to be c. What is my value of c? f of 1 is going to be 1. Okay, இப்போ left hand limit. Left hand limit என்ன தெரியும்? Limit x tends to 1 minus of f of x. 1 minus na less than. So I'll have limit x tends to 1 minus of x, which is going to be, when I substitute the value, I'll have 1. So this is my left hand limit. Right hand limit என்ன ஆகும்? Limit x tends to 1 plus. What is the value that is greater than 1? It is 5, correct? So I have limit x tends to 1 plus, which is limit the value of 5. In the இடத்துல I don't have any variable that is dependent on the x, correct? அப்போ 5 can come out and I'll have this. You see that the left hand limit is not equal to the right hand limit. அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? It is not continuous at 1. So f of x is not continuous at x is equal to 1. Okay? Sixth question, f of x is equal to, in the particular I have two different conditions and two different functions. So what are the different cases that I have to see? C less than 2, c greater than 2 and c equal to 2. Sorry, what is my c here? 2. I have the values to be 2, correct? If c less than 2 la, what is my one and only condition? C less than 2 na, it is going to be 2x plus 3. Appa f of c is going to be 2c plus 3. So this is my f of c. Ipo c க்கு வந்து 2 substitute பண்ணா என்ன ஆகும்? I'll have f of 2 to be 2 times 2 plus 3. 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 3, 7. So this is my f of c. Ipo limit x tends to c of f of x, where my value of c is 2, correct? So x tends to 2 of f of x and 2x plus 3. When I substitute the value, I'll have 2 times 2 plus 3, which is again 7. So f of x is continuous at all values where c is less than 2. If c greater than 2 f of x, what is my one and only condition? 2x minus 3. So 2x minus 3. So f of c and 2c minus 3. So now when I substitute the value of 2, I'll have 2 times 2 minus 3. 4 minus 3 and 1. So this is my f of 2. If limit x tends to c of f of x, which is limit x tends to c of the value 2. f of x and 2x minus 3. When I directly substitute, I'll have 2 times 2 minus 3, which is 1. So, continuous. This is equal, correct? So, continuous for all values where c is greater than 2. If c equal to 2, I'll have two different conditions. So, I need to prove the left hand limit and the right hand limit. I'll write it here. So, c equal to 2. So, what is my f of c going to be equal to 2? 2x plus 3. So, 2c plus 3. And at 2, it will be 2 times 2 plus 3, which is 7. So, f of c kandupidichachu. Ipo left hand limit. Left hand limit x tends to 2 minus abdina 2x plus 3. So, I'll have 2x plus 3. When I substitute the value, I'll have 7. Right hand limit x tends to 2 plus na the value is going to be 2x minus 3. So, 2x minus 3, which is going to be 2 times 2. Value substitute panna 2 times 2, 4 minus 2, which is 4 minus 3, which is 1. So, I see that left hand limit is not equal to the right hand limit. So, not continuous at x is equal to 2. Okay. So, it is continuous everywhere except 2. 2 at thavara ella edathilum continuous ah irukku. Okay. So, they have asked what is the point of discontinuity. Appo discontinuity enna? 2 is the point of discontinuity. It is not continuous at 2 illiya. So, this is the point of discontinuity. Okay. So, this is my 7th question. I see that I have two values for c. Correct? Ipo enna condition irukku podhu? C less than minus 3. This is one condition. C is equal to minus 3. This is another condition. Then c is greater than minus 3. If c greater than minus 3, this will automatically include this particular condition also. Appo renduthiyum 2 in 1 pannilama. So, I'll have minus 3 less than c less than 3. So, in the condition, what is my next condition? It has to be equal to 3. Appo c equals 3. Then what is my other condition? C greater than 3. So, I have to solve for 5 different cases. Okay. So, these are my different cases. In the mari split panikonga. Now, first case c less than minus 3. Less than minus 3 la f of x enna? It is going to be mod x plus 3. So, this is my f of x, which is mod x plus 3. Less than minus 3 na mod x enna value edukom? It will take the value of minus 3. So, this is going to be f of x is minus x plus 3. Mod x is going to take all the negative values, so it will be minus x. So, if f of c and it is going to be minus c plus 3. Correct? Now, what is my limit? Limit x tends to c of f of x, which is limit x tends to c of minus x plus 3. When I substitute the limit, I'll have minus c plus 3. You see that f of c is equal to the limit. So, it is continuous. First case, continuous nu prove paniyachu. Correct? Now, c is equal to minus 3. This is my second case. Equal to na appo condition? It is going to be f of x, which is mod x plus 3. Equal to minus 3 na mod x will take all the values which are negative. So, I'll have f of x is equal to minus x plus 3. Mod x is taking the negative value. Ipo in the c oda value enna? It is exactly minus 3. So, I'll have f of minus 3 is going to be, the value itself is minus 3. So, minus of minus 3 is going to be plus 3. So, it is going to be 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. Ipo f of c kandupidichachu. What happens to my limit? I have to prove at minus 3. Correct? Appo I need to take my left hand limit and the right hand limit. So, x tends to, ipo left hand limit enna agum? It will be minus 3 minus. Minus 3 is the value and this minus is for the left hand limit of f of x. So, minus 3 keela irukraduna ennadhu? It is going to be minus x plus 3. So, it is going to be minus x plus 3. When I substitute the value, I'll have minus of minus 3. So, minus of minus 3, which is going to be plus 3. Okay, I'll write it here. I'll have minus of minus 3 plus 3, which is 3 plus 3, 6. This is the left hand limit. Now, what is going to be my right hand limit? X tends to minus 3 plus, greater than minus 3 in the condition, I have minus 2x. So, this is going to be my f of x. When I substitute the limit, what will I have? Minus 2 times minus 3, which is going to be 6 again. So, I have left hand limit equal to right hand limit equal to f of c. So, I see that this is continuous. Okay. The step எழுதுங்க, always write. Don't directly write continuous. Please write left hand limit is equal to the right hand limit, which is also equal to f of c. So, at c equal to minus 3, it is continuous. Now, minus 3 less than c less than 3 is my other condition. So, what is my f of x here? It is going to be minus 2x. Now, f of c enna? Minus 2c. So, this is my f of c. Okay. Now, what happens to the limit? Limit x tends to c of f of x, which is limit x tends to c of minus 2x. இப்போ c substitute பண்ணா I'll have minus 2c. So I see that limit x tends to c of f of x equals f of c. So it is continuous. இந்த step தான் எழுதணும். Okay? You have to write this step for each and every question. Okay? Don't miss out. Don't be lazy. இப்போ c equal to 3. So இதே மாதிரி left hand limit, right hand limit பண்ணோம். Equal to 3 ல என்ன function? My function is f of x is equal to 6x plus 2. So f of c is going to be 6c plus 2. And when the value of c is 3, I'll have 6 times 3 plus 2. 6 3s are 18, 19, 20. So this is my f of c. Now left hand limit, right hand limit. So I have limit x tends to 3 minus. 3 minus na, I'll have the values which are less than 3. Appa in the condition edukano, correct? So I'll have minus 2x. When I substitute the value, what will I have? Minus 2 into 3, which is minus 6. Inge rendume equal illa. So inge prove pannalam, but you also have to write your right hand limit. So limit x tends to 3 plus 3 plus na enna varum 6x plus 2. 6x plus 2. When I substitute the value of 3, I'll have 6 times 3 plus 2. 6 3s are 18, 19, 20. So I see that f of c is equal to the right hand limit, but left hand limit ki equal illa. So left hand limit not equal to right hand limit. So not continuous. What is my final case? C greater than 3. C greater than 3 can panno. What is my condition? One and only condition. 6x plus 2. So f of x is equal to 6x plus 2. So f of c is going to be 6c plus 2. So this is my f of c. But limit edutha enna agum? Limit x tends to c of f of x, which is limit x tends to c of f of x enna 6x plus 2. When I substitute the limit enna agum? 6c plus 2. So what do I see? Limit x tends to c, the value equal of f of x is going to be f of c. So continuous. But question enna? What is the point of discontinuity? So 3 la mattum it is not continuous. Everywhere else it is continuous. You see? So 3 is the point of discontinuity. That is how you write your final answer. Okay?